Hello Aquarius! This is your November forecast. November is kind of like a bridging gap between the powerful eclipses that we had last month and next month, when we've got an exact square of Pluto to Uranus happening again, and very significantly Saturn, which is your co-ruler, changes sign, gets out of Scorpio and goes into Sagittarius. More of that a little later. Let's start out with the full moon energy in Taurus on the 6th of November, and it's happening here in your 4th house of home, of family, of security, of stability. And wherever a full moon comes in your chart, whichever life area that it stimulates, it shines a light on. And it very often brings changes, because the moon is the fastest moving planet and it changes quickly. So a full moon can shine a light on changes that you've maybe been wanting to make for ever such a long time, and now the opportunity is there. The planetary alignment is helping you. So with a full moon in the 4th house, this can certainly mean moving house. It can mean even changing location completely. It can mean just moving the furniture around, feeling as though you've got to just change something in your environment. It can mean changes with family in some way, some kind of shift or change that's been needed for a while. The light is shining on it and it's time to do something. Wherever the moon falls as well in your chart is where you're extra sensitive, you're extra intuitive. And also I would say spend a little bit of time alone. A 4th house moon is very good for pottering about the house and just being alone and quiet. As it's in Taurus, it can also bring money. It's the money sign. So open yourself up to that abundance coming into you, Aquarius. Now, on the 10th of the month, we've got Pluto conjunct Mars. Very powerful aspect together. And it's happening for you in this 12th house. You may unearth some really amazing information. It could be something from your past that you never knew about, and you find out something that's like, it's like a revelation. Could even be life-changing. It could be somebody from your past coming into your life again. A karmic connection with somebody. It's like it's really meaningful. This is a very powerful aspect. On the 12th of the month, we've got an exact square between Mars and Uranus here. It's exact. So I'm going to say to you, wow, there could be a new idea that comes, something brand new that you hadn't considered from this very deep kind of inner work. Something new comes out of it. Mars and Uranus, when they're square to each other, sometimes there can be little accidents, minor scrapes and things. So just make sure that you are attentive and you are in the present moment and focused on what you need to focus on. You are an air sign, so your mind is on lots of different projects. But that's just between around the 10th and the 12th. Now, as you can see, there's a big focus this month in your house of career, Aquarius. It's really, the sun is there for much of this month. Mercury, Saturn's been there for a while. So this is a really good time for looking at your career, shining a light on maybe even your destiny path. Where do you want to take your life now? Yes, it's an opportunity to maybe take your career in a new direction. Or it's shining a light on an opportunity in your career, especially with Venus there until the 16th of the month. This could bring you somebody very helpful, could even bring a love in the workplace of some way. But I would suggest that you caution with Saturn there as well. It may not be a very wise move. On the 17th of this month, Venus moves into your 11th house of dreams and wishes and friendships and working in teams with other people. And so Venus here can bring you a new friendship, or a friendship that you've had for a while that becomes renewed. or a friendship becoming a romance, a love connection. It's also very good for dreams, wishes, the things that you want for yourself and for the world, of course, because the 11th house, and this is where all the planets are gradually moving, because on the, well, let me just back up one moment, which is the 18th of November, we've got a conjunction Sun and Saturn together, and the 23rd to the 27th, we've got Saturn also conjuncting Mercury in this 10th house. So this would be a good time for a contract to be signed, something to be finalized with a work situation of some way. You could be involved in something political. This could come up. You may decide, yes, it's so important to me, I want to become involved in this in some way. And then we've got everything gradually moving into this 11th house, which is your house, Aquarius. And on the 22nd of the month, we've got a lovely new moon in Sagittarius, and this moon is really in harmony with your sun. Yes, you're an air sign, this is fire. These two go really well together. So this is new beginnings, maybe a new social circle, new connections with different people, and you love connecting with all kinds of weird and wonderful types. This new moon is bringing you a new sweep. It also gives you an opportunity to create new goals for yourself, new ideals. You are the idealist of the zodiac, Aquarius. And on the 23rd of the month, the Sun also comes into this house. And on the 29th of the month, we've also got Mercury coming into this house of dreams and wishes. So time to communicate them, write them down, share them, speak about them. Good time for working in teams, for collaborating with other people on projects. Excuse me, this is really great aspects for doing that and for doing it well and for being fortunate with it. And especially because this is your house, so what are your dreams and wishes? We are coming into the age of Aquarius. This is your age. This is your age of technology, of humanity becoming one, this oneness. What is your dream and what are you acting on? What are you going to do with that? For you, in your own way, giving yourself pleasure and enjoyment, but at the same time, how can you take it out into the world and change the world? Make the world into the better place that Aquarius you really want to see. We all want to see, but particularly Aquarius at this time with all this planetary action happening in this 11th house for you. Added to that, next month, on the 24th of the month, Saturn will come out of your 10th house and will also go into your 11th house. And I'll talk about that certainly in a lot more detail in next month's video. But Saturn going into Sagittarius is going to mean a sea change for us globally. We're going to see issues around religion, around law, order, freedom, truth and lies, things that have been hidden are going to come right out during Saturn in Sagittarius. Education, how we learn, how we teach, universities. Wow, there's a lot going to happen with this transit of Saturn into Sag, and I'm going to do a separate video all about that, so please look out for that one too. So, Aquarius, I wish you a great month. Thank you very much for subscribing, sharing, commenting and liking. Bye for now.